was
we
moving
don't
very
talk about
reckless.
this enough. This is like a whole topic that isn't talked about.
I was a very reckless individual during my single days.
Ah, the stories. The stories.
For another time.
No, we can't get into this.
No,
For
you
another
we
time.
can't get
You
into
We'll
this.
have to record one and
Yeah.
just save it and be like, look, you've got to pay to see this one.
We'd have to.
Bro, this is premium
It's
content.
premium.
Like we
content.
can't. This can't be for the general public, yeah.
No,
Because some of these stories are fucked.
they're crazy.
Some of them are actually mad.
Like, I'm not gonna name anyone, but we had a certain friend who got. Let's not give any details on the story, but we got a friend who found himself in a very terrible situation after a night out. Like, imagine if we told that story. No one would believe it's real. Do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah, I know what you're on about. I know what you're on about now.
You were there, so
I heard about this the next day. It was insane. That's the type of stuff you see in The Hangover or something.
yeah. Listen, this is advice. Uncle Mumu speaking, guys. If you go to uni, make sure you create memories that no one would believe is real, right? Even if they're terrible, at the time they're hilarious. Yeah, and then when you look back, you can learn from it and all that good stuff. But it's good to make mistakes.
You want to talk memories like that? I remember the last time I went out in London. Yeah, it left me scarred.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is why I don't go out.
But bro, it was the night out was fine. It's when we got back to the Airbnb that shit hit the fan. Like,
Save it.
Like this is another story. We can't mention this one to the public. Yeah, sorry, my peoples, for bringing this up for you. Yeah, but like, it is what it is, isn't it? But like,
subscribe, like, and comment.
but you know them ones, right? Like I can't even mention.
You just got it.
Oh, did it?
Calm
Did he actually?
yourself
I'm sorry.
down.
I'm a fiend. I'm
I
sorry.
can't even mention man's name yet because you already know. Yeah, he's gonna not live this down for the next 30 years because he's already like we already tell this
Ever.
story too much. But my words. Alright, cool. I'll give you a little teaser, right? Yeah. So it ends with there being like 10 police officers in this 2-bedroom apartment, yeah, and this girl's done pissed herself everywhere. That's all you're getting. But yeah, like, bruv, what the fuck? What the fuck?
That's already too much information.
Oh my.
Yeah, but it's fine. No names were
God.
mentioned.
No names.
Is what it is.
Oh, and no one was hurt.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely, bro. It was like, so there was one like this is how serious it got. Yeah, there was 10 officers, like 9 people of color. Well, no, that's a lie. So 5 people of color. I'm exaggerating now. 5 people of color and 1 white boy. It was looking peak.
Yeah.
And all these officers were white too. Yeah, so true to say, yeah, it could have been a long day.
That is not, I'm
could
so
have been a
glad
long
I did
day.
not go out that day. I'm so glad I didn't even get the call to come out.
Yeah, I'm lost for words even remembering it. To be honest.
Yeah.
Like I was on the train back home, like you know one of them one of those things where when you're just when you sit there and think about it, you're like, that didn't happen. like that like feasibly that
Yeah.
couldn't have happened. That is too ridiculous of a
Yeah.
situation for it to have actually happened.
In my life, I can't remember crazy situations like that. I just kind of like, oh, they're normal.
Maybe you just live a really wild lifestyle and you
I
just have
don't.
no
No, I
clue.
definitely don't. I definitely don't.
I'll
That's
be
fact.
honest. All my nights out at university just blend into one massive night out.
All
What?
I did was
Of
walk around in
craziness.
circles.
Including the one where you try to fight everyone.
Yeah, that's been mentioned on this podcast,
It's
and it
brilliant.
was
It's so brilliant. Have you seen the clips of it?
Nah.
He's sitting there like just getting lower and lower and lower, and then by the end of it, he's like here, and the mic's up here.
I mean, that was very poor from you.
It was very poor
That was
form.
very poor from you.
It was very.
Bro,
poor
you
form.
started shouting, bring them to me. Who do you think you
Well,
are?
you should have brought them to me then, innit?
Who do you think you are, man?
Come at me. It's little man syndrome.
100.
It must
For a 6'7" guy.
Yeah. Inside, I identify as 6'7".
Okay.